God, I love Halloween.
It's a pandemic Halloween, man.
Hey, Jonathan, aren't you gonna tell a ghost story?
Ghost story.
You know, the ghost story about the ghost train from back in the 50s? Or maybe even before that?
Hey, I'm down for that. It was a very dark and cold night. It was the night of All Hallows Eve. The train was making his way across the old railway bridge. The train was taking the tours on a ghostly Halloween tour. Until it happened. They lost control and fell over the side into the ravine below, with all the passengers in the coach screaming for help. The train and the passengers were never seen again. Many workers will tell you on Halloween night when they see the ghost train trying to make its way across the bridge with all the passengers. It was the day before Halloween. Jonathan and his girlfriend Pink were on their way back to the countryside to visit Jonathan's dad. As Jonathan pulls into the yard next to the chocolate factory, Halloween was tomorrow, and it was a big day at his father's ranch. His dad, Beard Papa, approaches. "Well, it is fantastic to see, my boy. It sure is great to be home for Halloween after being on the Corny Caboose show with Corny Caboose. Tomorrow is a big day. It's Hallows Eve, and so many people will be coming to celebrate at the festival. There will be ghostly tour guides, trick-or-treaters for the kids, and so much more." "That sounds great." The son and father went to work right away. The day was over, and Jonathan's best friend Fred came to stay with them for the night so he could help on Halloween. "It's now time for a ghostly story." "Ghosts? Do you really think we will believe in that?" "Well, here is a story that will make you shiver. A long time ago, it was a cold Halloween night, just like tonight. But instead, it was on Halloween. The last train was taking a tour on a ghostly journey. Then the engine lost control and fell over the side, carrying the passengers with him. On Hallows Eve, many workmen say, when it is dark on Halloween night, they see the ghost train making his way across the bridge." "So what do you think of that, Fred?" "I'll be right back." "Don't worry, son. He would wet himself if he really saw a ghost." This gave Jonathan Pink an idea. "Let's play a trick on Fred." The next day, they spoke to Beard Papa and their boss Courtney, who agreed. "You should do it tonight on Halloween." Fred had to take passengers on the ghost tours, and then another. While he was taking them on tours, he kept thinking about Beard Papa's story. When it was 5 o'clock, he wanted to leave. "I hope I don't have to do any nighttime tours because I'm starting to get a little worried." When night fell, he set off. As Fred approached the old railway bridge, he heard a whistle, and then he stopped. What was that? He was beginning to feel very scared. There's no such thing as ghosts. Who's there? As he stood in fear, he saw a strange sight coming towards him. It looked like the engine that crossed the bridge many years ago. As the engine came closer and closer, the engine vanished. What was that? "Ah! It's the ghost! Off the bridge! Everyone! Off the bridge! The ghost is here!" I'm not opening my eyes until we are at the station. Happy Halloween, Fred! Ah! It's the ghost! Don't be stupid! It's just Johnathan! Fred opened his eyes gently. Johnathan, his good friend, was waiting at the bridge to make sure he wasn't too scared. What are you doing here? I thought you were helping with the trick-or-treaters. We were just pulling a prank on you, Fred. We didn't mean no harm. And they explained how they pulled it off. That was all very good Halloween prank. Who did the whistling? What whistling? There was a whistle and then a big splash. It's special effects, right? What are you talking about? They all stood in shock. I thought I saw a train. And then I thought I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle too. I thought it was Johnathan. It was Johnathan. Please say something. It wasn't me. I have a horn, not a whistle. Wait, you don't think... They all didn't want to think any further that night. Johnathan guided Fred, Pink, and the passengers home. It's just a story, it's just a story, it's just a story. The two friends couldn't sleep that night. They kept thinking about that whistle. The next morning, Courtney was telling them he was involved with the prank too. It was hard to believe him and Beard Papa. I have a strange feeling Johnathan and Fred learned something about their nightly journey. Did you?